In this edition of Retriever Reels, our Jessica Bernheim sits down with UMBC goalkeeper Dan Louisignau. Dan talks about all the adversity he's faced in getting to the elite status that he has, talks about winning the America East Championship last year, and the unusual circumstances by which he became a goalkeeper.
So your coaches talk about the confidence you exude as a goalkeeper, but you've had some major tests at conference, leaving an ACC school, your 2 shoulder surgeries, and of course, you know, something every goalkeeper goes through, allowing goals you feel like you should have stopped. How do you maintain your high level of confidence?
Well, I maintain it by just going out and practice, just having fun. You know, I've been playing this sport since I was 4. Back then, I played it because it was fun. I still play it because it's fun. I don't get wrapped up in all the little things, you know, I should have saved this, should have saved that. Yeah, there are definitely goals that I would love to have back, but I can't change the past. All I can do is go out, have fun, give it my all, and make sure I don't, you know, let in goals that I will regret. That's my goal.
Okay.
It was tough. It was tough because, you know, the type of person I am, I feel that I can always contribute, you know, not just in games but in practice. And to sit there on the side and see my teammates, you know, go through the struggles and success without me, you know, it was tough. But at the same time, it gave me a new perspective. I was able to look at the game a different view. I was able to hear what the coaches are saying. I was able to just learn. And I was also able to teach some of my teammates, you know, see what they're not exactly seeing. You never want to sit. No one ever wants to sit, but when you sit, you got to take the positive. And that's the approach I took. But I would have loved to play. I would have loved it. Oh man, definitely something I'll never forget. I'll never forget it because after the Mount St. Mary's game last year, we all came as a team. You know, Levy led, and everybody followed. Everybody supported him, and he could, you know, wherever he told us to go, we went. You know, it was great as a team. So going into that day, we were all very confident. We played this team before, and it was just, you know, it was the game we expected. We expected them to rely on a counter, rely on crosses, because they're good and they're deadly that way. Fortunately, they didn't score. We got into PKs, and right before the PKs, you know, every single one of the seniors came up to me. It was just like, they all basically said along the lines, "Yo, win this for us," you know, kind of thing. You know, like, this is my last chance. I'm like, all right, I'll try. But yeah, so after the PKs, and I'd say the best part about it was watching Levy, JB, Chris, Dustin, you know, Koku, like all the seniors, like just their reaction. You know, that was great. And then we go to Princeton, and then the same thing. You know, we beat them away, and some of the seniors darn near cried because how happy they were. You know, definitely something I'll always remember. His approach to the ball kind of gave it away. Some goalies guess, some can try to read him. I felt like I got a good read on him. I felt like he gave away my right side the whole, you know, with his whole approach. So I just made sure I got a good jump on it, got my body behind it, and just batted it wide.
Okay.
And after that, it was kind of blacked out. I don't remember. It was 9, and it was getting cold. I played forward, and you know, it was getting cold. It was kind of fall, and I told my mom, I need some gloves. You know, I was thinking like winter gloves or something like that with those grippers, but she comes back with goalie gloves, and I kind of felt bad. And I was just like, I don't want, like, she was having a rough day, so I didn't want to tell her she got the wrong gloves. So I was like, all right, I'll use these gloves. I go up to practice, and that's how it started because I felt bad about my mom getting the wrong pair.
Does your mom know that?
She will now. Oh yeah, I tell Coach all the time, put me up top. I don't know why he won't listen. It's actually getting on my nerves.
You got that assist last year.
I know. I keep using that. And just the other week I got an assist in practice and nothing. It's aggravating.
To read Jessica's full story, it's coming soon on UMBCRetrievers.com.